Good morning from Disturbia on the 19th of March, 2024. I just opened up the website of Henry Makow, makow.com. I do not endorse his website, but I do look at it from time to time, just like I look at Brother Nathaniel's Real Jew News or Open Scroll blog, because there's quite a bit of information. There is disinformation and information, and we have to discern the truth from the lie. But I wanted to show this article. I don't know how long it'll stay up though, because it says exactly what I've been saying, that World War I and World War II were devices of Esau in order to slaughter his brother Jacob Israel, for bloodshed, for the foundation of counterfeit Israel. Depopulation. Satanists contrive world wars to kill Goyim. Unfortunately, Henry Makow, this is his website here, always calls the children of Jacob Israel, who are never mentioned by name, Goyim. We also have the word Gentile, which is a fiction. It's a made-up name to mean the nations of Israel. There are 10 nations of Israel, and then you have Judah, which absorbed Simeon. So here it talks about this movie. I don't know anything about that. I took a look at the people who were acting in it. I don't think I've heard of any of them. Maybe Emily Watson. I'm not sure. Western civilization died on the Somme a century ago. Satanists on both sides start wars to kill patriots and Christians. And again, he does not say that the target is predominantly the children of Jacob Israel. He will never say that. And I've written to Henry Makow to comment, and he more or less has banned me. It used to be I would send a comment and it would come right back as an error. And then he did accept some of my comments in the interim, and then he stopped accepting them because he wanted me to write an article all about Esau. But I've written articles from before that he did not publish. So I thought, I'm not going to put in the effort if it's not going to be published, because this is how Esau behaves toward Jacob Israel. He is a son of Esau. He is he talks all about the Holocaust all the time, but now he is actually saying the truth, telling the truth. Satanists on both sides start wars to kill patriots and Christians. Finally, it's there in black and white. He says fighting in the war is equated with patriotism, which is something I mentioned the other day, that now here in Assyria, it's all about going to war for your fatherland, to fight for freedom for your land. It's a total lie and a ruse. If you don't want to fight, you'll be drafted. It says here about 10 million soldiers died in battle on both sides of World War I. I don't know if it was that many. I know it was quite a few. I had a friend of mine who, at her last job, she was required to scan all the files of many of the dead soldiers that fell. And I called her up just one day spontaneously, and I said, "What's the matter? You sound so depressed." And she said, "Yes, I've been crying all morning. I've been looking at these files of the dead and the letters that they wrote, these soldiers. You see, they died for the foundation of counterfeit Israel. Many of them in Assyria, which is Germany." So it says here, the plan was simple: to bomb Germans for 5 days and nights, then walk to the enemy trench and kill the remaining soldiers or capture those who surrender. You see, it's all blood for ball, and there's nothing else. There's nothing else. Look at this. There's no other reason for it. Your country needs you. Your country? Here. If my sons did not want wars, there would be none. Gutle Schnapper. Maya Amschel Rothschild's wife. Look at her. Oh, dear. World War I, the first Christian Holocaust. I'll tell you what, that was not the first Christian Holocaust. The children of Jacob, Israel, since they did not drive the evil from among them, have been being pursued by the evil ever since the days after Joshua, the days of the judges. Now, this is what I find really good. First comment from JC. Their greatest achievement is getting white Christians to murder each other. You see, that's what it's all about. Esau getting Jacob, Israel, to slaughter each other. The children of Jacob, Israel, to kill each other in these wars for Esau. That is his coup de grace on the children of, and we need to wake up and figure out who we are and what's really going on here. The ongoing war in Ukraine is another example. All this plus the fact that we have a media that absolutely idolizes and glorifies military exploits and strength. If the earth isn't Satan's world, then Satan's world does not exist. The Bible is absolutely correct when it says that Satan has deceived the whole world. Revelation 12:9, but you've also got there Revelation, I believe it is 13:3. The whole world will follow after the beast. When Messiah came to this earth, he was tempted by Satan. And he said, "Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God." That's another so-called proof that the Messiah is God. But God did give Satan this world in order to help him separate the wheat from the chaff, but it's not God's fault because God came and was crucified by mankind. Mankind is implicated across the board and indicted. Dan wrote, total of combat deaths, all sides 8 million. Well, I doubt that very much. I don't know, though. You know, when they come with their millions and billions, he says here 500 million were infected with the Spanish flu. Both waves killed the same age as combat soldiers. Anyway, I just wanted to show that. It just corroborates what I've always said. These wars are of Esau and Satanists on both sides start wars to kill patriots and the children of Jacob, Israel.